A review of the McGill Catholic Union, 1884 to 1914. Virginia Writers Project. Dr. John Nicolay, Managing Editor. A History 1886 to 1914 of the McGill Catholic Union is a methodical reconstruction of a lay Catholic organization whose activities shaped Richmond's religious and civic landscape during the late 19th and early 20th centuries. The study is notable for its reliance on contemporary newspaper accounts, legislative records, obituaries, and parish notices, and for its extensive visual documentation, which includes period engravings, restored photographs, and architectural illustrations. Together, these elements produce a work that is empirical in method and unusually rich in contextual detail. The volume demonstrates that the McGill Catholic Union emerged not in isolation, but within a broader national pattern of Catholic fraternal and educational associations. By placing the Union alongside the Catholic Knights of America and the Knights of Columbus, the book clarifies the structural and ideological forces shaping Catholic lay life after the Civil War. Richmond's Union, established in 1886, appears as a locally driven parallel to these national developments, one that sought to advance literacy, social cohesion, and Catholic identity within a predominantly Protestant city. One of the book's strengths is its careful documentation of institutional space. The frequent relocations, from St. Peter's basement rooms to the Marshall and 9th Streets, to the Allen residence, and later to its shared space on Gray Street, are supported by sales notices, auction advertisements, and legal filings. These transitions illuminate the Union's financial constraints, growth patterns, and the practical challenges of establishing a durable Catholic cultural center. The decision to co-occupy facilities with Knights of Columbus Council 395 in 1908 is presented not as a sudden merger, but as an institutional convergence documented in contemporaneous reporting. The biographical sections draw on obituaries and public records to profile lay and clerical figures associated with the Union. Rather than offering character narratives, these entries supply demographic, occupational, and organizational information that helps define the social composition of Richmond's Catholic community. Individuals such as Father John J. Bowler, Henry L. Caravati, Andrew J. Kavanaugh, and John R. Higgins are situated within identifiable networks of parish leadership, business activity, and charitable engagement. The cumulative effect is to identify the Union as a hub connecting multiple Catholic institutions, schools, benevolent societies, and parochial initiatives. The study also documents the educational matrix surrounding the McGill Union, particularly the work of the Xaverian Brothers at St. Peter's Boys' School, St. Mary's Male Academy in Norfolk, and Old Point Comfort College, and a lengthy discussion on the building of the Bendictine School for Boys, a regimental, disciplined military school taught primarily by Benedictine brothers. This school excelled in collegial sports and the demands of a classical education. These sections rely heavily on regional newspaper coverage, allowing the author to reconstruct enrollment levels, building campaigns, administrative changes, and leadership roles with precision. The emphasis on educational infrastructure underscores how the Union functioned within a wider environment of Catholic pedagogical ambition. Methodologically, the book is strongest where the documentary record is most robust. The author makes effective use of newspapers as primary sources, employing them to track property transactions, leadership elections, building dedications, and funerals. The heavy use of images, many restored or colorized from public domain originals, enhances the evidentiary base. Where internal records of the Union are thin or absent, the author avoids conjecture and instead contextualizes the organization through external documentation. This approach results in a reliable institutional history grounded in verifiable sources. As an academic contribution, the volume fills a significant gap. The McGill Catholic Union has received minimal attention in diocesan or regional historiography, yet it played a formative role in shaping Catholic civic presence in Richmond prior to World War I. By assembling dispersed sources into a coherent narrative, the book enables further research into Catholic associational culture, urban religious life, and the evolution of lay leadership in the American South.